Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So, as you all probably know if you've been watching the show, the Matt Gaetz sex trafficking investigation has ensnared several other Florida Republican politicians, one of which is Halsey Beshears. So, Beshears was once a member of the Florida legislature, if you're not familiar with him, and he served in that legislature along with Gaetz until Gaetz was elected to become a congressman in 2016. Well, then in 2019, Governor Ron DeSantis appointed Beshears as Secretary of the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Well, in January of this year, 2021, Beshears abruptly resigned, seemingly out of the blue, and he cited health concerns. Well, at the time, what none of us in the general public knew was that Beshears had taken part in this now infamous Bahamas trip with Gaetz and others like his buddy Joel Greenberg and a group of young women, very young women, who they allegedly met through this sugar daddy website called Seeking Arrangements. One of the women, by the way, who went on that trip was the, not now, but then 17-year-old, meaning not at the time of the trip, but when they allegedly had sex with her, a 17-year-old girl who was basically pimped out by Greenberg. And, you know, of course, he claims he didn't know that she was 17 at the time, and so blah, blah, blah. But he was still pimping her out. So journalists have been trying to obtain documents that could shed more light on this case. So because they want to know about other people. I mean, we've heard a lot about Greenberg, and we've heard a lot potentially about Gaetz, if it's all true, but we haven't heard much about Beshears or this other Joe Ellicott guy and so forth. So to that end, Florida's News 6 outlet submitted a public records request. So this was all the way back in April, several months ago. They asked for documents like credit card statements and any spending accounts used by Beshears while he was secretary of this department and in public life. But their requests have been completely blocked. They haven't even been denied. They just have been blocked. They just haven't given up the goods. And according to the News 6 outlet, in June, Beshears' former department told the news outlet that their records request was being reviewed by the legal team. But as the reporter pointed out, this is just a standard public records request. These types of requests are made not just by news outlets on a regular basis, but also by members of the public. This is nothing new. This is nothing odd. There's literally no reason for this department to run this by legal first. And as a public servant who was paid with tax dollars and, you know, maybe potentially used tax money to fund illicit activity, any statements that he has, any money that he spent through that office is a matter of public record. It's something that all of us have a right to look at. Well, now News 6 is saying they're not just being blocked, they're basically being ghosted by this department. They've sent a total of 9 emails requesting an explanation or an update or the documents. They're like, they'll take anything they can get. And the department hasn't responded to a single one of their 9 emails. So sounds to me like there's something to hide, right? Otherwise, why wouldn't you just turn it over? Or if there's an issue, why wouldn't they at least tell them? But the fact that they're just freezing them out and ignoring them, yeah, kind of tells you everything you need to know. So now I really want to see this guy's financial records. I really want to see these documents. I can't tell what the deal is with these men. I mean, Greenberg didn't even try to hide all of the illegal crap he was doing. It takes a special kind of stupid to be as blatant as Greenberg was about his crimes. Seriously, so I can't figure out, I mean, is that it? Are these guys just morons? and they don't realize that they can get in a lot of trouble? Or did they just believe that they were above the law and that they were untouchable because Trump was in office? So I don't know which it is, but who knows? Maybe someday we'll find out. Anyway, I don't know how long they can keep stalling. There's no specific timeline listed in the state's public request mandate that, you have to turn over documents within X amount of time, but it says that you have to operate in good faith. So this is Florida. This is, the land of the Republican crazy administration. So what that means to them, I don't know. But I'll keep you guys posted. As always, thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, subscribe, head down below to the description box, become a friend or a supporter of the show if you can. Thank you again. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.